For decades, the United States has held the reins of global power. Its influence has been felt in every corner of the globe, from the bustling streets of Tokyo to the remote villages of Africa. Its economic might, military prowess, and cultural influence have shaped the world we know. The American dream has been a beacon of hope and aspiration for many. But change is afoot, and the winds of transformation are blowing. A new contender emerges on the world stage: China. With its ancient history and modern ambitions, China is positioning itself as a formidable force. China's rise has been nothing short of remarkable. In just a few decades, it has transformed from a largely agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse. Once a sleeping giant, it has awakened with a roar, its economy booming, its technology advancing at a breakneck pace. Innovations in fields like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and biotechnology are propelling China to the forefront of global leadership. This rapid ascent begs the question, what if China surpasses America? What would the world look like under Chinese leadership? What would a world led by China look like? The implications are profound. From trade policies to technological standards, China's influence could reshape global norms and practices. A shift in power of this magnitude would reshape the global landscape in ways we can only begin to imagine. The balance of power in international relations, the dynamics of global trade, and even cultural exchanges would be transformed. From economics and politics to ideology and international relations, the ripple effects would be felt in every corner of the globe. Nations would have to navigate a new world order, adapting to the changing tides of power. Join us now as we delve into this fascinating and complex scenario. We will examine the historical context, current trends, and future projections of China's rise. We will explore the potential paths to Chinese dominance, the challenges and opportunities it presents, and the ultimate question: will communism rule the world? The answers may surprise you. China's economic transformation has been the envy of the world. Over the past few decades, it has undergone a remarkable journey from a largely agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse. Through a combination of strategic planning, massive investments in infrastructure, and a focus on modernizing its cities and transportation networks, and a relentless pursuit of technological innovation, China has positioned itself at the forefront of the global tech industry. It has become the world's second largest economy, a feat that seemed almost impossible just a few decades ago. But China has its sights set higher. The nation is not content with being second. It aims to lead the world. To surpass America, China must continue this upward trajectory, focusing on both economic growth and technological advancements. Continued growth in key sectors like artificial intelligence, robotics, and advanced manufacturing will be crucial for maintaining its competitive edge. Additionally, investments in renewable energy and sustainable technologies will play a significant role in its future development. Dominating global trade through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative will also be essential. This ambitious project aims to connect Asia with Africa and Europe through a vast network of trade routes. However, challenges remain. China faces an aging population, environmental concerns, and growing income inequality, which could hinder its progress. Overcoming these hurdles will be critical to achieving its ambitious goals. The government is implementing various policies to address these issues, but the road ahead is still fraught with difficulties. If China can maintain its momentum and effectively tackle these challenges, it is poised to become the world's leading economic and technological powerhouse. The question then becomes, how will it wield this newfound power? Will it lead to a new era of global cooperation, or will it spark further competition and tension on the world stage? A world with China at the helm would see a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape. The rise of China as a global leader would not only alter the balance of power, but also redefine international norms and practices. Existing alliances would be tested, and new partnerships would emerge. Traditional allies of the United States might find themselves reassessing their positions, while countries previously on the margins could become pivotal players in this new order. Regions like Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, long on the periphery of global power, would find themselves courted by a dominant China. These regions could see unprecedented levels of investment and development, transforming their economic landscapes and elevating their global standing. The United States, accustomed to being the sole superpower, would face a new reality. This shift would challenge America's strategic interests and necessitate a re-evaluation of its foreign policy and military strategies. Competition for resources, influence, and technological dominance would likely intensify. The race for rare earth materials, critical for modern technology, would become even more fierce, and innovation hubs around the world would compete to stay ahead. How these two giants choose to navigate this new world order will be a defining factor in the 21st century. Their decisions will have far-reaching implications, not just for their own countries, but for the entire world. Other global players, such as the European Union, Russia, and India, would also need to adapt. These nations would have to carefully balance their interests, deciding whether to align with China, the United States, or pursue an independent course. They could choose to align themselves with either China or the United States, or forge their own independent paths. This decision would shape their future economic and political landscapes, influencing their roles on the global stage. The balance of power would be in flux, creating both opportunities and uncertainties. Markets would react to these shifts, with potential volatility as nations and businesses adjust to the new dynamics. The potential for conflict cannot be ignored, but neither can the potential for cooperation on global challenges like climate change and pandemics. In this new world order, collaboration on these critical issues could lead to breakthroughs that benefit all of humanity, highlighting the importance of diplomacy and international cooperation. China's rise has reignited the debate about communism. Some argue that China's success is proof that communism can be a viable and even superior system. They point to China's economic growth, poverty reduction, and technological advancements as evidence. However, others caution against equating China's economic model with traditional communism. They argue that China's system is a unique blend of state capitalism and authoritarianism. They also point to China's human rights record as a major concern. Whether China's model of governance gains traction globally remains to be seen. The appeal of its economic success may be tempered by concerns about its political system and human rights practices. The world is watching closely, and the choices China makes in the coming years will have a profound impact on how its ideology is perceived.